We just learned for loops in Java. Now let's understand how to use while and do while in Java, right? By writing a simple example. So consider I want to write a program which can print from 1 to 10. So of course, we can achieve this by writing a for loop. Now let's learn how to do the same example by writing what, while loop, right? So let me introduce the new variables. I'm going to introduce the variable called integer I equal to 0. Let me print while system.println. I'm going to print what, I. System.println I. So now the syntax of the while loop is while, then you have to specify the expression. When I say expression, you have to specify the condition, right? So I'm going to say I, if it is lesser than 10, lesser than or equal to 10, right? You can actually print this while loop. So now what is the I value now? The I value actually 0. So 0 lesser than or equal to 10, which is true, right? So now, so this condition would be satisfied. So we'll be getting output as 0, right? So now as and when this condition is true, then this statement is printed out. So we will be in the I value would be 0. So if that is the case, this while loop will not end at all, right? In order to avoid them, what we have to do, we have to increment I++. When you do like this, what is going to happen? System.out.println, which is actually printing what, I equal to 0, right? So 0, then we are incrementing I equal to 1. Now 1 lesser than or equal to 10. Now output would be 1. Then 2, output would be 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when it is incrementing to 11, the condition would be fail. So we will be coming out of the for loop, right? So I told you already we're going to print the number from 1 to 0. So I'm going to make this number from 1, right? Let me run this program. We'll see what is going to happen. Here we go. We got 1 to 10 actually printed using while loop. We discussed what is a while loop by writing a simple exam. Now let's understand what is a do while by writing the same example, right? So there are only one major difference between the do while and then while loop. Now the do while syntax would be something like this: do while, right? Then body of the statement. Let me put this body of the statement. Then while, we should not have the body for while, right? Now the previous output is we actually printed from 1 to 10, right, by checking the condition. Let me run this program, so we'll see what is going to happen, right? We just converted the while into the do while. See, though the output is similar, but then what is the difference between them, right? So the do while will first execute the statement, then only will check the condition, whereas the while will check the condition. If the condition is succeeded, then only will execute the statement. Now let's make this I actually 11. So as per the condition, I would be 11 lesser than or equal to 10, which is completely false. In that case, this should not be executed at all, right? But what the do while will do, the do while will execute the statement first, then only it will check the condition. Whereas in the while loop, will check the condition. If the condition is succeeded, then only it will execute the statement. Let me run this program, you'll get an idea. See, it's printed as 11. Even though the condition actually failed, it's executed and printed value as 11. So what are we trying to understand? Do while is nothing but do first time, then you go and check your condition. If the condition is satisfied, then repeat your process. Whereas the while, check your condition. If the condition is succeeded, then you repeat the process. So that is the major difference between while loop and do while loop in Java.